definitively telling you we're looking at shortstop.
Yankees general manager Brian Cashman has conceded that he is shopping for a shortstop this winter, seemingly recognizing that Gio Urshela is a better fit for third base and that Gleyber Torres' entire game improves when he's at second base rather than shortstop. Many of the Yankees' top prospects are indeed shortstops, and though a couple of them are at AAA already, it's unlikely, though not impossible, that one of them takes over next season. If there's one thing that's become even more clear this postseason, it's that all of these World Series contenders have a very good player anchoring the shortstop position. What will the Yankees do? These are the top 5 options for shortstop in 2022. Many Yankees fans would love to see Andrew Velazquez, the Bronx native, get the nod at shortstop in 2022, but he may end up being more of a role player. It's not out of the question that if the Yankees fail to land a big free agent shortstop, he could be the stopgap until one of the younger prospects is ready. 22-year-old Oswaldo Cabrera can play both middle infield positions, 29 home runs, 89 ribbies, and 21 stolen bases to go along with an .863 OPS in 118 games between AA and AAA. At 21 years old, Oswald Peraza is another top Yankees prospect. He batted .297 with 18 home runs, 58 ribbies, and 38 stolen bases to go along with an .834 OPS across 3 levels in 2021, High A, AA, and AAA. Scouts call him a slick defender, and his 18 home runs in 2021 were more than 4 times his previous career high of 4. If he gets off to a hot start in 2022, he could get the call. Anthony Volpe is still a couple of years away, but he's a first-round draft pick that showcased serious power and speed at Single A with 27 home runs and 33 stolen bases.
The luckiest man on the face of the earth.
Andrelton Simmons is one of the best defensive shortstops in recent memory, averaging 3.8 D-WAR for every 162 games played in his career, including a career high of 5.1 D-WAR in 2017 with the Angels. Problem with Simmons, though, is that he just doesn't hit very much. In 131 games last season, he batted just .223 with 3 home runs and 31 ribbies, and just 15 extra base hits. And while he would improve the Yankees' defense tremendously, he does nothing to move the needle for an offense that struggled to score runs for long stretches in 2021. I would love for the Yankees to sign him as a defensive replacement / role player if he's willing to take that kind of role, but I suspect someone somewhere would give him an opportunity to start because, frankly, he's one of the few players in baseball that's worth the price of admission just to watch play defense.
The most famous baseball player of all time, Babe Ruth.
Marcus Semien is another one of those guys who can play all over the infield. He's played second base, shortstop, and third base in his career. He appeared in 147 games at second base in 2021 and 21 games at shortstop. He had a decent year defensively. He was much better at second base than he was at shortstop. He does have a massive offensive upside. He posted an .873 OPS in 2021, 45 home runs, 102 ribbies, 15 stolen bases, and 39 doubles. He does strike out quite a bit with 146 punchies in 2021. One thing, though, that I like about Semien is that he's in there pretty much every day. He played in all 162 games in 2 of the last 3 seasons, and he played in at least 159 games in 4 out of the last 5 full seasons, discounting 2020, in which he played 53 out of 60 games. He's going to be 31 years old, so it would be a natural move for him to shift over to third base or second base when one of the kids is ready. But how much would the Yankees trust his defense at short? Carlos Correa is the best overall player on this list, and I rank him as the second most likely candidate to take over for the Yankees at shortstop. He's already hinted that he wants to play in New York. He's a natural fit. He's a slick defender. He's got good bat-to-ball skills, lots of power. He hits in the clutch. He's got lots of postseason experience, and he's just 27. In 2021, he batted .279 with 26 home runs, 92 RBIs, and an .850 OPS while making his second All-Star team. There's a few issues with signing Correa, even if you set aside the whole Astros controversy, which I'm going to do. He's going to command a $250+ million contract in all likelihood, and with Aaron Judge's impending contract extension, the Yankees may not want to commit too much money on another long-term contract. Another issue is that since he's only going to be 27 next year, he effectively blocks all of your other shortstop prospects from taking over for at least a few more years. He's good, though, and it would be interesting and polarizing. And selfishly, it would be good for the channel.
If you don't like it, you're fired. You haven't hired me yet.
Corey Seager might very well be the perfect fit for the Yankees as a player. He's a career .297 hitter. He's a lefty. He hits lots of doubles, and he's got an .870 career OPS. He would be a monster at Yankee Stadium. He could win an MVP if he was able to play a full season, but that's his biggest question mark. In 7 big league seasons, he's played in more than 100 games just 3 times, although one of those seasons was the 60-game season of 2020. He played in just 95 games in 2021, but he did bat .306 with 16 home runs and 57 ribbies. He struck out only 66 times and was about league average defensively at shortstop. One look at his baseball savant page, though, shows you that he is an offensive force, makes good contact, makes it consistently, and he draws walks, and his spray chart shows that he hits the ball all over the field. He's not very fast, just in the 40th percentile of sprint speed, and though he did have a positive D-WAR, Baseball Savant says he's not a good defender. Given his left-handed bat, his contact ability, his eye, and the potential discount based on his injury history, I think Corey Seager is your opening day shortstop for the Yankees.